Why was Jesus called the Lamb of God? Here's why. If the Israelites wanted to be forgiven, they had to kill perfect lambs to pay the price for their sins. But why not something big, like a bear, or something small, like a mouse? Why did it have to be a lamb? Well, believe it or not, there's a few reasons why. Lambs are born being pretty perfect. They don't do anything wrong, they're gentle and kind, and for many of them, their fluff is even spotless. For the Israelites, this made lambs the perfect payment for their sin. Those lambs sound a lot like Jesus. He was perfect in every way, and that made him the perfect sacrifice to pay for everyone's sins forever. We don't have to sacrifice lambs anymore because Jesus sacrificed himself for us, and that's why we call him the Lamb of God.
John the Baptist splashed onto the shore of the Jordan River. "Look, it's Jesus." The people looked left. They looked right. Who was John talking about? "This is the one I told you about," John exclaimed. He pointed past the crowd. "Over there, a man walking towards them." But who was it? "This is the Lamb of God, Jesus," John exclaimed. "He takes away the sins of the world. He's the Messiah." The people murmured to each other, "The Messiah is here. Bless me, Jesus. Teach me about God." John shouted over the crowd, "I baptized this man. I saw God's own Spirit descend on him like a dove. I heard God's voice say, 'This is Jesus, my son.'" The next day, John and two of his disciples watched Jesus walk by them. John's disciples wondered, "Who is this man? What will he do?" "Let's find out." The disciples decided to leave John and started following Jesus down the road instead. "Do you think he can do miracles?" Andrew whispered to his friend. "Where are we going?" his friend wondered. Jesus glanced back, amused. "What are you two looking for?" he asked. Andrew and his friend looked at each other. They looked at Jesus. "Teacher, where are you staying?" they replied. "Come and see," Jesus said, smiling. They hurried after Jesus. That evening, Andrew raced to tell his brother Peter, "We've met the Messiah!"